You have your phone in your hand, you have your junk in your hand, and you're just sitting there going crazy. Like, that is weird, bro. It's like my algorithm is literally just sports and IG models, and you just don't have the same clarity, you don't have the same confidence. I know what all that is like. I made a promise to myself come 2025 that I'm gonna cut that out completely. I'm not gonna consume any type of adult content. I'm gonna face whatever issues, whatever struggles I'm dealing with head on, and I'm not gonna look to Pixel to give me a quick dopamine hit. Yo, what's good, family? Alex Moore here, back again with another video. Thank you as always for tuning into the channel. Make sure to follow me on Instagram at @realalexmoore_. That's the best place for y'all to catch me at when I'm not posting online. I just wanted to make a quick video today just speaking on NoFap. I know this is something that a lot of people do still struggle with in 2025. I have had my ups and downs with NoFap as well. I've made videos in the past talking about semen retention, how I've been able to go 6 months, 8 months. Like I've gone on really long streaks with semen retention, and I've also had relapses as well, which is why I don't really talk about it too much anymore. My relapses typically haven't been anything crazy. I've never been addicted really to consuming that type of content, but what I found in the past, especially in 2024, was the more and more depressed I was, the more and more upset I was with life, the more I wanted a dopamine hit. And I did feel like turning to that type of content was a dopamine hit for me in the moment, even though I just feel more depressed afterwards. I made a promise to myself come 2025 that I'm gonna cut that out completely. I'm not gonna consume any type of adult content. I'm gonna face whatever issues, whatever struggles I'm dealing with head on, and I'm not gonna look to pixels, people on a screen, to give me a quick dopamine hit. I have not relapsed. I have not fallen into watching any of that type of content, and I want to share with you guys some of the things that I've done to overcome that. The first thing that I want to talk to you guys about is downloading an app called ScreenZen. It's ScreenZen, ScreenZen. And on this app, you're able to customize what you can consume. I was able to download the app, and I just put in that I don't want to look at any adult content. Like anything that's adult content related, I want it to be blocked from my phone. Like I can't go on that. And you can even customize it in more detail and put in specific websites. So if y'all go to the hub, like you put the hub in there, whatever it is that y'all struggle with, you can put in that website and it'll make sure that it's blocked and you can't go on that. But it also has a feature to where any site that's X-rated, it just blocks it out to where you're automatically not able to go on that, which is really cool, because there had been times early on in my journey where I was stressed out and I was having those internal battles with myself, like, do I want to do it? Do I not want to do it? I was giving in. I was like, okay, I'm gonna just do it. Like I'm so stressed out, I'm gonna just do it. I try to go to a website, boom. You can't go on the website, bro, because it's blocked. Instead of being mad in the moment, I actually was so happy and relieved, because it reminded me like, yo, I'm so glad that I'm not about to go through with this, because I know I'm just gonna feel terrible as soon as I finish. I'm gonna just be filled with disappointment. I'm gonna be filled with the fact that I ruined my streak. I went back on my word. I'm just having to start all over again. Download ScreenZen. Not only has it helped me with not consuming adult content, but also it allows you to customize what apps you want to go on as well. So I have app limits set on my phone, so I can't really scroll on Instagram for too long. I can't scroll on Facebook for too long. I can't scroll on Bleacher Report for too long. I have app limits set up on here to where I can only open up the app 5 times per day, and I can only be on the app for up to 5 minutes at a time. Actually, I think I lied. I think I only have it set up to where I can only go on it 3 times per day, up to 5 minutes at a time. Since I've been able to do that, my screen time obviously for one has gone down, my scrolling has gone down. Now I'm not getting triggered by seeing certain things on Instagram or seeing certain things on Facebook. These apps now are really sexual, and it's like you can just be searching up some random thing. It could be NBA related that you're searching up on Instagram, but you get a cue from an ad popping up for a dating page or an IG model showing up on the explore page, whatever the case may be, and then that triggers you to want to go and do your thing. So just having this app has helped me a lot. Now I don't even really think about it too much, because I know I have no access to go on any type of sites. I know a lot of people say, hey, don't download an ad blocker or a site blocker. You need to have the willpower to do it yourself, but bro, I'm not gonna lie, like I would have folded a few times this year if I didn't have that installed on my phone. The second thing I want to talk about in regards to not relapsing anymore really is just getting off of Instagram or TikTok or Facebook or whatever the case may be. I did a really good job earlier on this year of not being on social media at all. I didn't really have to deal with those triggers, but since I've been back, especially these past few weeks, I've been triggered to relapse a few times, and I had to catch myself. I had to say, what's different now from before? Why am I having thoughts of relapsing when for the first 4 months, I didn't even really think about that type of content at all? Like, what's different? I had to realize that I'm back on social media. I'm back posting because I'm trying to build up my Instagram, get back in the habit of just putting myself out there. I have forgotten that my Explore page is still tied to me before, and my Explore page is crazy, y'all, and it's not because I'm double tapping on things that I'm not supposed to, but it's like my algorithm is literally just sports and IG models, and I didn't even customize it that way. It's just what it is. Y'all can let me know how y'all feed is, if you just have a perfect feed, but my feed is far from perfect. And so I didn't realize that me even just seeing those pictures for literally 30 seconds, like I'm not sitting here just on Instagram spending all day on IG models pages, but just seeing those pictures and those women just for 30 seconds or 10 seconds still just gives me the trigger to like, dang, maybe I do want to relapse. And now it's like I'm just thinking about different things. And similar to what I said with the screen zen thing, if you can actually just delete social media altogether for a certain amount of time, or just go on there, post whatever you need to post and get off, I think that's really going to help you with keeping your triggers under control and not causing you to relapse. I do want to talk about remembering how you feel after you relapse. Remembering that you're gonna feel terrible. Remembering that you've gone through this multiple times. Like, that's something that's helped me out as well, is just understanding and remembering like, yo, I know how it feels to relapse. I know how it feels to be disappointed. I know how it feels to do that, and then you just feel like you have no energy. Your gym session sucks the next day. Your mind, you just don't have the same clarity. You don't have the same confidence. I know what all that is like. For you guys, I do recommend just reminding yourself when you're getting close to being ready to consume that type of content, how are you gonna feel afterwards? After that instant gratification hits, you're gonna feel terrible. You know the side effects from the low energy. You know the side effects from not being able to get up and be as, I'm trying to think of the right word to say to keep this PG, but just as up there, for a lack of a better word, as you usually would be. And women do notice that, man. Like, they will notice if you're not fully there the way you usually are, and it's like, dang, why am I not there? How come I'm not performing? And it's like, bruh, because you was busy going crazy on the hub last night. Like, you visualizing these things. And I'm about to start ranting, but another thing is, when you are on these websites too, you're visualizing women who don't know you exist, for one, and two, you're being lazy. You're taking the easy way out as a man. You're not even pursuing these women in real life, but you're looking at these women on the screen, these women that more than likely, if you're a regular guy, you probably will never get, bro. At least with the habits that you've built up right now. So you take the easy way of just imagining yourself with these women because you know you don't want to put in the work to get them in real life. And it's like, as a man, how can you deal with that? Like, how can you deal with knowing that I'm getting myself off to a stranger while she's getting clapped by another man? Like, doesn't that just sound weird when you actually think about it from a logical lens? It's really just, what am I doing? And if you take time to actually think, what am I doing? Like, you have your phone in your hand, you have your junk in your hand, and you're just sitting there going crazy. Like, that is weird, bro. If you actually think about it, that is dumb weird. Like, you're not supposed to be doing that. The whole psychological standpoint is just, it's a mess, y'all. I don't want to make this video too long, but long story short, if you guys are struggling with NoFap and you keep relapsing, just download that app that I told you guys, Screen Zen. Stay disciplined and get off of social media, or at least stop consuming as much social media. Remember how you're gonna feel after you bust, and just how much energy you're gonna lose. Like, you're gonna really lose the day because you spent hours probably consuming content. And four, just remember how stupid you look just looking at a screen going crazy, bro, to a stranger who doesn't know you, for one, and two, you watching another man go crazy on her. And it's all fake and scripted on top of that. They got the perfect angles. See, now I'm about to start ranting again. Let me stop it. It's not real, bro. find God. No, I'm just playing. I ain't finna go in on y'all like that. But at least work on yourself if you need to, so you can get a woman, so you can actually do those things with the actual person in real life. I do hope this is something that you guys can take away and you can apply these things. And you know, you still have 6 months to work on getting your urges under control and getting that streak going for the rest of 2025. So if this is a video you guys enjoyed, feel free to leave a like, go ahead and comment and subscribe. It's Alex. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace.